Love it.
It looks
Totally love.
so professional.
Love it. Hello, welcome back to our channel. Today we have a special trip to a special guest house and we will not be filming this episode at the residence. Let's go! Let's go with us!
Hi, Vogue. I mean, Take a Rest podcast. Come on in. Let's have some lunch.
Hey! Arrived at our special guest house and I know that people would know you. The students would know you.
Well, they better. I would be offended
But
if they didn't.
yeah, still, can you do a brief introduction of yourself and also what we are going to cook today?
Okay, cool. Well, you may know my name's Patrick, and I do learning support at FUV. But I also like to cook a lot. And so today I thought, since it's hot out, we'll do a kind of cooler kind of dish with a lot of vegetables. I'm not vegetarian, but you know, we should eat. Yeah, we should eat healthy. And so we've got a lot of different ingredients. What we're gonna make is Korean japchae, but I'm gonna give it a Vietnamese twist.
Wow.
To make a little bit fusion cuisine, right?
Oh.
So we've got miến, and so this is Vietnamese miến.
What does it mean?
And this is actually a local product. It's from Bang.
Wow.
Yeah. And so then we've got basic vegetables. We got fried tofu, garlic, we got red pepper, onion, carrot, and then we've got spinach. And this is one of the Vietnamese twists. One of the things I really like about Vietnamese food is very fresh herbs all the time, right? So what we'll do is we'll cook the japchae, and then just like a Vietnamese dish, as you like, you can put different herbs on top. And then we've got this, which is wood ear. I don't know how you say it in Vietnamese.
Mèo, I think.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, I get it. Yeah. Okay. So yeah. Wood ear is what we call it in English. And then we've got dried mushrooms. I think these are nam hung in Vietnamese.
Yeah.
They were dried, and then I saved the water that I soak it in.
Oh.
And then here's another Vietnamese twist, which I love. Satay. So we'll make it a little bit spicy. I like it a lot spicy, but you guys will moderate. And then we've got honey to make it a little bit sweet. And then another Vietnamese twist, we've got nước mắm. And then we've got soy sauce, and then miến, which is, it's like a Japanese ingredient. It's a kind of sake, right? But it'll make it a little sweet.
But it's not made from grapes. It's made from rice, like sake, but I don't know which one.
And so the important thing with this recipe is it's easy to make for a huge group. So I think this is a good kind of student recipe if you want to cook something for your entire apartment. You can do it, and since it's all vegetables, you can do it pretty cheap. So yeah. So we got to get to work because it's a lot of chopping.
Okay.
And then you just kind of slice. And then once you get that right part, you just kind of scrape it out with it.
The thing to keep in mind with this recipe is its geometry. You just kind of have to pick a shape and go with it, and everything's kind of got to be about the same shape and size, so it all kind of cooks evenly.
I thought it was meant to try to look nice.
Honestly, I think that's a big part of it too. The key with this dish too is you can change it up. It's good for cleaning out the fridge. So if you've got, you don't need to use this particular combo of vegetables.
You can use whatever's left in your fridge.
Right.
How often do you cook at home?
I cook as much as I can. It surprises a lot of people. They're like, "You live alone and you cook?" And for me, at the end of the day, it's a kind of creative thing, and also it's a therapeutic thing.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, I kind of unwind, or often on my walk home, I'll be thinking about, what am I going to make for dinner tonight?
Yeah.
and that's a fun thing.
And so you want onions to be pretty thin, otherwise you'll be biting into our onions. And if you're into that great, but most people aren't.
Is it a bit too wet, like too much water?
Well, actually, no, that's going to help us because the way we're going to do it is, because I'm lazy, like the traditional way to do it is you cook each ingredient individually, but the way we'll do it is we'll put all the heavy ingredients on the bottom, then we'll put the spinach, then we'll put the noodles, and then we'll put a lid on the top, and it'll all steam together.
So it doesn't matter if like it's too wet?
Yeah, in fact, it kind of helps a little bit to steam. And then we're going to make a sauce for it.
Okay.
And it's all going to cook together. It'll take about 10 minutes to cook that. So with the garlic, right? Smash it first. It makes it easier to chop.
This table is too high. I don't have a good
It's like the opposite of my problem, right? And then. So yeah, okay. So what we got is all of the hard veggies in here, and then we're gonna kind of mix them up so that they're all even.
The herbs will be put on like in the last stage, right?
Yep, exactly. And so then we'll add some oil. Just about enough oil.
You wanna use a... Oh, you don't have a chopsticks?
I do have a chopsticks, but I'm also...
You may want to use it.
I mean, well,
You already?
My hands are impeccably clean. Okay, cool. So yeah, and so notice, right, all that water came off. If we had added extra water, it would turn into soup. Yeah. And so just that little bit of the mushroom water is really enough.
This is proof that you don't always have like perfect seasoning.
No, I mean, and that's, that's cooking.
Yeah.
Like, if you just follow the recipe, that's that.
Do you often have your friends come over for dinner?
Not often, no. I mean, it's a small apartment, so it as we've noticed, it's a little bit cramped with just, us in it. And so to have a big dinner party, no, I don't. In fact, some friends that I've known for a long time have been like, I've never come to your house. And, that's, the other thing too is this kitchen is just not equipped to cook for a group. It's good for one person, it's good for me, maybe two, but to do a meal for multiple people, it can be really challenging. So it's like, the minimalist lifestyle is great, but it's cost benefits, you have to make sacrifices.
The way you have something.
Oh.
Do you have any difficulty adjusting to the culture and cuisine in Shanghai when you first came here?
How do we define difficulty, right? I really like Asian food. I've been in Asia for a long time, so that wasn't really the problem. But, like I've said before, my main difficulty was finding Vietnamese food here. I'm not going to lie, Vietnamese food was one of the reasons I wanted to come to Vietnam. And so, yeah, I come here and, you know, there's lots of Western restaurants, lots of Korean restaurants. I thought, what's going on here? But no, I haven't had any difficulties aside from just the challenges of, you know, life in D7 can be pretty challenging for food. Like, I'm sure you guys have problems sometimes too. But yeah.
Yeah.
So how do you guys manage your food situation?
Oh, actually, like it depends on each person. So even if we live in the same apartment, we can have very different like cooking routines, eating habits. For example, I cook for myself, but not like every meal in the day. I often have a very brief, simple breakfast, and then I have lunch at school. You know,
Yeah.
Order her food for lunch, and then in the evening I will cook my own dish in the dormitory residence.
Nice.
Yeah, but it has been that way just very recently. Before that, the last semester, the fall one, I rarely cooked at all in the residence. I don't know why, but I was in such a rush in every single moment of that semester, and I felt like I didn't have enough time to cook. I wouldn't want to spend time cooking. So I would save time by like ordering food from outside. But then I realized I actually love it when I can explore new recipes, and then cooking became a very like therapeutic and a very amazing explorative experience for me. So that's why I started cooking for myself every evening.
No, and my journey is very similar to that. The thing for me is every time I've moved to a different country, I've had to learn to cook again. You know, there's different ingredients are available and different types of kitchens and different climates. But to me, that's kind of the way I've kind of gotten to know if I'm at home. If I can easily cook a meal with what I've got, that's how I know I'm home. And that's become a thing for me. That it's not just about the making the food. You know, we talked a little bit about how, you know, it's creative, it's therapeutic, it's not just the process. It's not just fueling my body. There's a psychological component and there's a mental health component to it too, I think. And also, you know, I'm a Taurus. I have to have my delicious food, or I don't do well. But yeah, and it's even when I'm super busy, even when I get home late, it is even if it's something simple that I just take some vegetables and put in the air fryer or make myself some instant noodles, it's still that process. I just wish I could do it without washing dishes. Yes, I absolutely hate it. That's the downside of cooking for me, is the dishwashing.
You should have someone who like cleaning. We talked about it in one of our previous episodes. Like one of our guests was like, she was very into both cooking and cleaning, and she was like the first person to say.
What a weirdo! Oh, like, I mean, wow. Well,
because like, right, you either like cooking or you like cleaning. I am the cleaning person.
Oh.
I was the cleaning person before, but now I'm into cooking recently, so it's been less stressful for me to cook. But yeah, there's someone like that. So I just say you need someone who are into cleaning.
Agreed. And I'm not gonna lie, the cleaning part is not something I'm terribly good at. Like, I'm really good with the cooking, but yeah, I just hate it. That's the part that is the challenge. But you know, I do it this way in my mind. There's cost to every action. You know, there's no such thing as pure benefit. Any benefit has a cost.
Okay. So you know, it's like we are approaching the final season. I don't know if like it's the same for you. Is it getting more stressful for you as well, like the students?
Oh God, yes. Oh yeah. Well, I mean, it's like my job is an interesting reflection of your lives. So it's like when you guys are stressed out and busy, I get stressed out in
Too.
DC. Yeah, and like when you guys are chill and relaxed, my life is also chill and relaxed, and so it's that. And then we're getting to the end of the academic year, which no matter what academic job you have is crazy. So it's like not only me, but the faculty, academic affairs, res life, they're all going crazy too. And then summer is coming, and for me, as you know, that means bridge, and that's my busiest time of the year, really. But so definitely, and I think just like with you guys, during this time of year, it's very easy for me to not take care of my body by eating unhealthy food. Like I've got a rush lunch, right? So I just I rush to Crescent Mall and eat whatever I find, even though it's maybe not the best option or the most delicious option. Or the other way goes, I want convenience, so I spend more money than I should and get grab food, and it kind of adds up, and then it becomes a cycle, right? I'm stressed out, I'm not eating right, and then I'm tired and grumpy, and it's the same.
Okay, so I think we will spend time to finish our lunch today. Thank you, Patrick, so much for preparing all the ingredients and introducing us to this very convenient dish. And we can be very creative and put anything into it. Okay, so I think that's it. This will be the final episode of the semester and also this academic year. I think you can share something with the students, maybe a wish or an advice or tips to get over this phase. I didn't plan for it.
Okay. My advice to Fulbright students: sleep. Good God, get some sleep. And eat healthy food. If you can do those two things, you're set.
Okay.
And that's that.
So get enough sleep and eat enough food and get the healthy one. Yeah,
exactly. And if you take care of your body that way, I think that everything else will, take care of itself.
Yeah. Okay. And I hope you guys will enjoy your time eating and talking to friends like this. Goodbye for now, and we will see you later in the next academic year.
See you.
Bye.